special edition tonight. That's why I am your host, Nunzio. Shout out to Skate Storch and my man Souls. We got a great show for you tonight in dedication of my man Vice Versus. This is the dedication tee to my dude. So tonight we are doing a special remix edition of it. And I sent all the producers an acapella. I'm going to play you the original song before we get into all of that. And my man Souls went the extra mile. He got the spinning wheel with everybody's name on it, so it could be random. It's a great thing. But right now, I'm going to play you. The song is called Have You Ever, featuring Big Ox. We're going to judge on whose is the best, and whoever's is the best will eventually end up on the project which this song lands on. But I'm going to play you the original. Here we go. Have You Ever, Vice Versa. Put your V's up. We love you. We miss you. Here we go.
Attention. Nigga, your boss just got fired. It's an idea factory. I'm the best ever. When putting words together, my last adventure's only half as classic as my next endeavor. Whether you appreciate it or not, watch us make time fly. These white lines, making your mind fry. From the blind side, side of eye to eye, driving by like some boys in the hood, making noise, smoking good. Nothing less than perfection. We set the trends, y'all follow. I'm in the bag, y'all borrow. Stupid, I get retarded. Your career can end tomorrow. Cause y'all niggas ain't nothing but some microchips and barcodes. God knows, we pull strings like guitar solos in these streets. It's a no-no, I got beat. So pose for the photo. I've been trained in the dojo. I show you the ropes, walk these dogs like yo-yo, no mask and gloves. Nigga, I stole a whole show. My passport stamp of approval, you know the logo.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, just becomes a memory that's distant.
This is next level. VVS bezel. Before your style on trial, you might as well settle. Unless you cop and please. I'm Jack Frost, dropping degrees. Mumble rappers is not MCs. That shit is a big joke. Get out of this sick coat. Understanding must be difficult. Ain't never sharpened your sword. Your shit's dull. You in a gunfight with a knife, looking shady in the sunlight.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, just becomes a memory that's distant.
Whether you appreciate it or not, we bubble in the cut like peroxide. Shots fired, making third eyes cry. Live in the limelight when the time's right. Make sure niggas get shit understood. I'm over your head like my hood. Nothing less than perfection. We set the trends, y'all follow. You dance, don't know the difference between deep and hollow. If I said it once, I stunned it a million times. You out of your mind, thinking your shit is as sick as mine.
This thing does that sometimes.
Iller than I think I am. Water bearing aquarium, not caring if you sink or swim. In the current events, intense clearance of the guilty conscience makes room for innocence.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, just becomes a memory that's distant.
There you go.
Nice. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I thought he was gonna stop it on that bar. I was like, no.
Nah,
that's that. He goes, I'm iller than you think I am. Water bearing aquarium.
Aquarium. Yeah.
swim. Ugh.
I even pointed that out when I was listening to it acapella.
Dude, every time it plays,
bananas.
that's like my favorite line, Water Baron Aquarium. And right now we just got into that whole season, so it makes sense. You know what I mean? Also, just notice today is 121, Eye to Eye, which as Prolific One, Vice Versus, and my man Ego Trip. So this is the quintessential day to actually do a remix for my man. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna pass it to Souls. He got this on lock. He got all the remixes. Thank you for doing that, brother. And we're gonna see who gets it in. I'm gonna just say this one thing, dude. I'll tell you what got me excited. The first day that we sent out the acapella, AZ Blaze got on like, yo, I think I got it. Like this beat I got just matches perfect. But it's like you could feel the energy in a text, which is very hard to do. But I could feel the energy. Like my man was excited. Like this shit is hot. So I can't wait to hear it. I heard one of them from Rare Calm, and it's a good remix. So let's see what's up, man. Let's go.
All right, what's up, y'all? Nuns, let me get the sharing screen so I can.
Oh, my bad.
Will, no, you good, bro. Thank you for that beautiful hosting. Everybody, give it up for Nuns. Shout out to Skate Storch and all the judges, Kendra, Pro, Zoo, Big Ox, and Nuns is judging as well. So yeah, we're gonna go on with this wheel. We're gonna see who's going first. So let's get it. Of course, my shit is in
Look
the
at
way.
the wheel. That shit is hot.
Hold on.
Fire.
What the fuck happened?
Yo, Sos, you going first?
I'm not. I didn't do one.
Oh, okay. Who's
Paid
this?
$4.99 for the
Oh
wheel.
man, I fucked it up. Look at me.
It just reset on him.
shit.
Hey.
Damn, I had everything all set up.
I know, dude. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, okay. It's back.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, okay.
We back.
All right,
We
so
back.
tonight we have Mass Law, That Boy Craig, Loose Grands, Carnage, Rare Calm, AZ Blaze, and Low Key. So Low Keys, excuse me. So yeah, we're gonna see who goes first, and let's click and spin.
Man, this is suspenseful right now.
Rare Calm, who is not here, so
Bang.
we're gonna go with Rare Calm. All right, let's go. Remove that.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. I like this wheel.
Me too. Likewise. All right, let me go to his shit. Let me share real quick again. I gotta bounce out shit.
Quick shout out to Rare Calm. He dumped a whole bunch of beats on me. I actually got a remix for one of my songs now, and it's incredible. So the original song is dead now. And if you are part of the writing sessions, log in tomorrow night because you want to hear these beats.
Yeah, for sure. Writing sessions tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. All right, let's get it. Here's Rare Calms.
Attention! Nigga, your boss just got fired. Nigga, it's an idea factory. I'm the best ever. We're putting words together. My last adventure's only half as classic as my next endeavor. Whether you appreciate it or not, watch us make time fly. These white lines making your mind fry. From the blind side, side to eye, driving by like some boys in the hood, making noise, smoking good. Nothing less than perfection. We set the trends, y'all follow. I'm in the bag, y'all borrow. Stupid, I get retarded. Your career can end tomorrow. Cause y'all niggas ain't nothing but some microchips and barcodes. God knows, we pull strings like guitar solos in these streets. It's a no-no, I got beats. So pose for the photo. I've been trained in the dojo. I show you the ropes, walk these dogs like yo, no mask and gloves. Nigga, I stole a whole show. My passport stamp of approval, you know the logo.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever knows is an infant, or just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever knows is an infant, or just becomes a memory that's distant.
bubble in the cut like peroxide. Shots fired, making third eyes cry. Live in the limelight when the time's right. Make sure niggas get shit understood. I'm over your head like my hood. Nothing less than perfection. We set the trends I follow. You dance, don't know the difference between deep and hollow. If I said it once, I stun it 1,000,000 times. You out of your mind, thinking your shit is as sick as mine. Iller than I think I am. Water bearing aquarium, not caring if we sink or swim. In the current events, intense clearance of your guilty conscience makes room for innocence.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant.
Rare Calm. Yo, shout out Rare Calm. He couldn't make it tonight, but definitely supplying that heat.
That shit was
That's
fire
all.
though.
That was fire.
That
Yes,
was
sir.
fire though.
It's gonna be a hard follow up
Was
for
it
the
Rare
rest of
Calms?
the Rare
Air
Calm.
calm.
Rare commodity.
Yep.
Oh, Red Calm.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Very
So
dope. We
for
can
the
talk-
judges in this, please acknowledge what beat you like the most. If you have any feedback on other remixes, make some little notes. You know what I'm saying? And definitely really only concerned with what your favorite one is. But sometimes when you listen through a lot of beats, you know what I mean, I could get lost in the sauce. So, make a little note, maybe give a little bit of a score for the
some
beat you just heard.
constructive criticism.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody here takes it well, so don't be shy with whatever you got to say. You know what I'm saying? All right, so moving on. We can't talk to Red Calm, so we're gonna move on to the next one. Hold up, let me share the screen again.
Back to the wheel.
Back to the
That
wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Like the like the Wheel of Fortune shit. Like whatever the fuck it is. Anyway, let's go. Again.
No, you're not supposed to click the start.
Yeah, close that tier.
Click the wheel.
Okay. Thank you. Ed. Mass Law.
Bang,
Mass Law, jump on
bang.
camera real quick. Say what's up to the people.
Salute. Big up yourselves, man.
Mass Law, tell them where you
Obviously.
from, bro. Tell them where you from, man.
produced this?
So obviously I'm a UK brother, you get me? I
Right.
represent that London town all day, you get me? And on top of that, it's an awesome hour in the morning over here, you know? And when man heard about the project, I was like, yep, I gotta do something because I never got to do the Vice Law. So this is like a taste of what Vice Law would have been like, you know what I mean?
Let's
That's
get
the
it.
I said. Yeah.
Yo, and yeah, Mass Law always be pulling up, making some crazy heat, and he's part of the season 2 of the EO Beach Challenge. So you'll catch him in season 2, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'm
Most
excited
def.
to hear this. Which one is it? It's the one with the EO. It says
No, the other one. It's called VVS settings.
got you. All right, cool. Let me share my.
You get the pun? VVS settings. God
Yes,
damn it.
VVS. He said it in the. He said it in the song too. So perfect.
Yep, that's just dope.
Attention. Nigga, your boss just got fired. It's an idea factory. I'm the best ever. When putting words together, my last adventure's only half as classic as my next endeavor. Whether you appreciate it or not, watch us make time fly. These white lines making your mind fry. From the blind side, side of eye to eye, driving by like some boys in the hood, making noise, smoking good. Nothing less than perfection. We set the trends, y'all follow. I'm in the bag, y'all borrow. Stupid, I get retarded. Your career can end tomorrow. Cause y'all niggas ain't nothing but some microchips and barcodes. God knows, we pull strings like guitar solos in these streets. It's a no-no, I got beats. So pose for the photo. I've been trained in the dojo. I show you the ropes. walk these dogs like yo, no mask and gloves. Nigga, I stole a whole show. My passport stamp of approval, you know the logo.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant.
This is next level. VVS bezel. Before your style on trial, you might as well settle. Unless you cop and please. I'm Jack Frost, dropping degrees. Mumble rappers is not MCs. God damn it. That shit is a big joke. Get out of this sick cold. Understanding must be difficult. Ain't never sharpened your sword. Your shit's dull. You in a gunfight with a knife, looking shady in the sunlight.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant.
Whether you appreciate it or not, we bubble in the cut like peroxide. Shots fired, making third eyes prime. Live in the limelight when the time's right. Make sure niggas get shit understood. I'm over your head like my hood. Nothing less than perfection. We set the trend, y'all follow. You dance, don't know the difference between deep and hollow. If I said it once, I stunned it a million times. You out of your mind, thinking your shit is as sick as mine. Iller than I think I am. Water bearing Aquarian, I care it if you sink or swim. In the current events, intense limits of the guilty conscience makes room for innocence.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant.
Well,
Whoa, but Masla, what I do no man fire that you know.
Thank you.
Yo, fire!
Yo, yo, yo,
Go.
Text you.
boy, on the up there, boy,
ease me
boy.
up there, ease me up there.
Yo,
child.
crazy.
That last part was nuts. That
Nuts, yeah.
that's the extra mile right there. That singing and that was some Diddy shit right there. That's some I'll be
Yeah,
missing.
Kanye type shit. Thank you, Dom,
Do you
for
know
pointing
what?
that out.
For me,
Word.
I wanted to make sure I signed it out properly, yeah, because obviously Vice meant a lot to everybody, you get me? And if I could say one thing, it was we love you. So I had to put that in there some way, somehow. And I wanted to make sure it had an orchestral ending. So if it was live, there could have been a full orchestra there, you know what I mean?
I know you
He's
would
talking spicy right now. Respect.
Yeah.
yo, Mass Law, I got a quick question. Did you have the beat already? Did you make the beat specifically for that? Did you?
No, I made it 100% for that.
That's
last
great.
night.
That's really dope.
Obviously, I kept it in the tradition of the EO Beats challenge. So I found one of the EO Beats, which was the Justin Timberlake week,
What?
right?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what y'all ain't
that
hearing.
changes
So,
the whole shit right now. Hold on.
so it's
So
the
he's saying,
JT flip.
NC.
Next level. Next
There you go.
damn,
level.
bro.
Next level.
Yo,
I
man.
hear
No.
it now. That's crazy.
Nuns, you got to say something. Let me hear you real quick. Let me hear.
No, I said I actually wrote it down. Like whatever that vocal is, the ooh and the ah, like that shit is crazy. And then he says it, and I'm like, now I can hear it. You know what I'm saying? But
Crazy.
I definitely could
Yeah,
not.
me too. Now that he pointed it out.
Yeah, now that you pointed it out, I actually hear it, which is
And-
even like that's like a triple entendre right there.
And
But
do
a
you
key
get
for
extra?
me is anytime I get a sample, I always try to use it as an instrument more than a lead. Hence why these cutaways always fill in instead of like take over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think I could get done for that because I chopped him so little.
Dude, incredible job. Incredible job.
Yeah, that's like
Thank
you
you,
get
guys.
extra brownie points for using a sample during the season. Oh.
Boy, I don't know, I don't know, Allow me.
That's up to the judges. That's up to the judges. But yeah, anyway, yo, thank you, Maslow. You always a big part of the show, and I appreciate you, bro. We all do. Thank you.
Major love, families.
Thank you for showing your work. I appreciate it. Yeah, and moving on, let's go to the wheel.
Wheel.
Masla, fireman.
Hold on, I can't see because of the there it goes. All right, so we got 5 left. Let's get it. Suspense. Loose. All right.
Right.
All right. Loose Grams, what up? Loose Grams, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Peace, everybody. Peace to Mass Law. That shit was dope.
Big part behind the scenes with us, helping with us with a lot of suggestions and stuff with how to better our show, and that's always welcome in this, this form. So we appreciate you a lot, bro, and always has fire shit.
Yeah, man. I'm a fan. I always
and we a fan of you, so
yeah,
works out perfect.
Appreciate you.
Hold on,
definitely.
This shit, and then share my sound again. All right, so let's go. Loose Grams, let's go.
End of the week is a movie. You know what I'm saying? It's the longest running weekend with Mike in New York. We do it every single Sunday to the 3rd week in August. Okay. 2000. So we've been doing it for.
Attention. Nigga, your boss just got fired. It's an idea factory. I'm the best ever. We're putting words together. My last adventure's only half as classic as my next endeavor. Whether you appreciate it or not, watch us make time fly. These white lines making your mind fry. From the blind side, side eye to eye, I buy like some boys in the hood, making good, smoking good. Nothing less than perfection. We set the trends y'all follow. I'm in the bag, y'all borrow. Stupid, I keep it total. Your career can end tomorrow. Cause y'all niggas ain't nothing but some microchips and barcodes. God knows, we pull strings like guitar solos in these streets. It's a no-no, I got beat. So pose for the photo. I've been trained in the dojo. I show you the ropes, walk these dogs like yo, no mask and gloves. Nigga, I stole a whole show. My passport stamp for proof. You know the logo.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant.
This is next level. VVS level. Before your style on trial, you might as well settle. Unless you cop and please. I'm Jack Frost, dropping degrees. Mumble rappers is not MCs. That shit is a big joke. Get out of this sick code. Understand it must be difficult. Ain't never sharpened your sword. Your shit's dull. You in a gunfight with a knife, looking shady in the sunlight.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant.
Whether you appreciate it or not, we both in the cut like peroxide. Shots fired, making third eye cry. Live in the limelight when the time's right. Make sure niggas get shit understood. I'm over your head like my hood. Nothing less than perfection. We set the trends I follow. You dance, don't know the difference between deep and hollow. If I said it once, I stun it a million times. You out of your mind, thinking your shit is as sick as mine. Iller than I think I am. Water bearing Aquarian, not caring if you sink or swim. In the current events, intense limits of the guilty conscience makes room for innocence.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant.
grams. Let's get it. Damn, that was crazy too. This is gonna be fucking hard. Like
He
really
called himself
hard.
loose grams, but it call himself loose grams, but it feel like a nice packed brick. Now I'm just
All right. Respect.
I love how man got the intro as well. That was dope.
Yo, I was about to say that. Yo,
I like the change ups too, man. You know what I mean?
That snare roll is fire too. That snare roll that you had, this shit is crazy. That whole shit has different. All y'all have different type of energy in different forms, which is really dope, and I appreciate that. How y'all made y'all all took your own, look at it, and
Yeah, that was with the snare roll. That was a couple drum breaks that I layered on top of each other. There was 2 of them, and then I added more elements to the drums after that. And then the sample itself, I went to I don't know if anybody's familiar with Al Hug. He makes sample packs. I went to one of his sample packs. I used 2 samples from a pack and layered them and rearranged it to kind of flow with each other.
So you did this from scratch, basically.
Mass Law mentioned that was from I needed something to start off the track, so I wanted to use like an interview, and that was a BET interview that was on YouTube. So I ripped that and just chose that part where he's talking about EO Dub, and then I cut it off where he says we started it in the third week of August 2000, and then he goes, so we've been doing it and then I cut that off there like intentionally because EO Dub is still going on. So it's like we've been doing it for 21 years. It's like
I just wanted to share. I'm not a judge tonight, but just bonus points for the intro. Excuse me.
actually, your input is appreciated too.
Yeah, respect, man.
And
respect.
real quick, Loose Grams, did you obviously, by the way you explained it, I'm assuming you cut the beat up from scratch for this specifically?
Oh yeah, I started that beat this week. Yep.
No doubt, yeah, that's crazy, bro. This fucking shit is getting off crazy, and I'm glad to just continue on, honestly. Let's get it. All right, so back to the wheel. So we got 4 more left. That boy Craig, AZ Blaze, Carnage, and Low Keys. Spin the wheel. Oh, is it Con or is it Craig? Oh, it's Craig. Oh, that was a close one.
Boy Craig.
That's fire, dude. This is fire.
I love that wheel.
Yo, for real. It's staying. We using that for the season, bro.
Yeah, well, no doubt.
So dope.
All right, so let's go. Let me get to this email. Play this shit. All right, so it's called Henny.
Attention. Nigga, your boss just got fired. It's an idea factory. I'm the best ever. We're putting words together. My last adventure's only half as classic as my next endeavor. Whether you appreciate it or not, watch us make time fly. These white lines making your mind fry. From the blind side, side of eye to eye, driving by like some boys in the hood, making noise, smoking good. Nothing less than perfection. We set the trends, y'all follow. I'm in the bag, y'all borrow. Stupid, I get retarded. Your career can end tomorrow. Cause y'all niggas ain't nothing but some microchips and barcodes. God knows, we pull strings like guitar solos in these streets. It's a no-no, I got beef. So pose for the photo. I've been trained in the dojo. I show you the ropes, walk these dogs like yo-yo, no mask and gloves. Nigga, I stole the whole show. My passport stamp of approval, you know the logo.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, just becomes a memory that's distant.
This is high. Making third eye cry, living the limelight when the time's right. Make sure niggas get shit understood. I'm over your head like my hood. Nothing less than perfection. We set the trend, shot follow. You dance, don't know the difference between deep and hollow. If I said it once, I stunned it a million times. You out of your mind, thinking your shit is as sick as mine. Iller than I think I am. Water bearing aquarium, not caring if you sink or swim. In the current events, intense clearance of the guilty conscience makes proof for innocence.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Damn.
Yikes.
That's that light one up right there. You know what I mean? Got a spark to that one.
Yo, that
My
boy
God.
Craig, get on the
Yo, this is
He
worse
tapping the
than
feeling.
judging, dude. This is harder than judging, man. For freaking
Yo, for real, I'm glad I'm not judging or a part of this because I probably would have.
doing little shit that's
Yo,
making me
and there's no second round. It's just picking tonight, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
just picking.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not judging either. Sorry.
Now, dude,
AJ,
you are part
bring me
of
that Duce, please.
bro.
That was
No,
Carnage,
I'm not.
right?
No, I'm not.
He's
No,
like,
that was that boy Craig.
That's what I said. They can tell me it's called like that boy Craig. Yo, Craig. Yo, it's
Can
so-
we talk to
it's
Craig Sos?
Yeah, of course. I
I mean, can you talk to Craig? Like,
Yes.
what's up with the violins? Let's just
yeah,
go
the
right for it.
violins. What did you do for this? Did you sample? Did you play a lot of shit? I heard mad transitions in the shit. Did you make this before you tried? You know what I'm saying? Like the bass was crazy. I don't even like. Just go ahead. What did you do to this masterpiece, sir?
I wanted to play keys and shit on there. I was feeling like a Pharrell vibe coming, but I ran out of time. So everything in there is pretty much a sample, except for like the bass, the drums. If anyone don't know about radio.garden, you can listen to like any radio station in the world. And I was listening to some Brazil radio, and that's a tango song that came on.
Yeah.
So I was chopping it up like a day or two ago. I actually forgot about that. This was the Vice week. I was chopping it up, and then I put Vice to it, to the original chop of the violins, and then I just kept on chopping and added.
So it all kind of came about together, like just by chance, right? Like you was making the beat, you didn't plan to put it to that, but it was like, oh, this shit sounds good to it.
Yeah, I was actually thinking the beat was kind of whack by itself, and then when I put Vice to it, the intro, how the intro comes on the beginning just sounded like the right vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yo, great job. This is gonna be super
Yo,
hard.
the swing
Kendra,
you
Ox,
caught on the second verse, that was dope, blood. That swing right there.
The only reason why I did that is because his, first of all, his flow and pocket is crazy, but he did like a 16 and then like a 8 and like a 12.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I just made one like a bridge.
I love that he did that because you know why?
Yeah, that was dope.
It shows like he didn't care about format. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna do what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. I love that shit. I loved it.
I want to point out too, I really like the part where you brought in the strings when Vice mentioned the strings in his verse. You know what I mean?
You know
that
what?
Was fire.
I didn't even catch that.
So you didn't even mean to do that, but that's how it came out.
I was more focused on that part that says
Unconsciously.
beef. I was like, what does beef mean? Like, what? So now I understand, but I was more focused on that part of the lyrics. I didn't even. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. That shit is nuts, man. And it's crazy because I know I'm not judging tonight, but I just wanted to just say bonus points for the Brazilian violin.
Yeah, damn, I had a call too. Excuse me. No doubt, Zoo. Thank you for your input as always, bro. All right, moving on. This is crazy. We got 3 left. I'm gonna go to the wheel. Hold up.
Wheel. That's crazy. The wheel actually take the names off.
All right, so let's go. We got 3 left. AZ Blaze, Carnage, and Low Keys.
Still more to come. It's crazy.
Looks like it's gonna be
AZ
Blaze, let's get it.
Yo.
What's up? Hey, how you doing? I know you're in
What's up, everybody?
And by the way, just bring me the rest of that Duce, please.
Nah, I don't think any of it is left, to be honest with you.
You said you said me a shot. Stop lying. Anyway, what's going on, bro?
Hanging in there, dude. I was super excited about this when I heard like the second I heard about it. I'm like, yo, I gotta do something. That's why I was so eager to get out there and start like, you know, flipping it and
dipping it, ripping it.
I thought I was gonna put in a lot more work because the first, you know, beat I put it on, I'm like, man, this is like, how do I even go on? And it was I was stoked about it, man. I'm really excited about this track too.
All right, no doubt. Let's get into it. And here's AZ Blazer's joint.
Attention. Nigga, your boss just got fired. It's an idea factory. I'm the best ever. We're putting words together. My last adventure's only half as classic as my next endeavor. Whether you appreciate it or not, watch us make time fly. These white lines making your mind fry. From the blind side to the eye to eye, driving by like some boys in the hood, making noise, smoking good. Nothing less than perfection. We set the trends, y'all follow. I'm in the bag, y'all borrow. Stupid, I get retarded. Your career can end tomorrow. Cause y'all niggas ain't nothing but some microchips and barcodes. God knows, we pull strings like guitar solos in these streets. It's a no-no, I got beats. So pose for the photo. I've been trained in the dojo. I'll show you the ropes, walk these dogs like yo, no mask and gloves. Nigga, I stole a whole show. My passport stamp of approval, you know the logo.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever knows is an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever knows is an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant.
This is next level. VVS bezel. For your style on trial, you might as well settle. Unless you cop and please. I'm Jack Frost, dropping degrees. Mumble rappers is not MCs. God damn it. That shit is a big joke. Get out of this sick code. Understanding must be difficult. Ain't never sharpened your sword. Your shit's dull. You in a gunfight with a knife, looking shady in the sunlight.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever knows is an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever knows is an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant.
Whether you appreciate it or not, we bubble in the cut like peroxide. Shots fired, making third eyes cry. Living the limelight when the time's right. Make sure niggas get shit understood. I'm over your head like my hood. Nothing less than perfection. We set the trends, y'all follow. You did, so know the difference between deep and hollow. If I said it once, I stunned it a million times. You out of your mind, thinking your shit is as sick as mine. Iller than I think I am. Water bearing Aquarian, not caring if you sink or swim. In the current events, intense clearance of the guilty conscience makes room for innocence.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever knows is an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever knows is an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant.
AZ motherfucking Blaze. What up, man?
Yo.
Fire.
Damn.
Yo, a lot of shit I want to say. Yo, hold up. Tell them what you cut up for that real quick, because he told me what you cut up for that. Tell them what you
That's
cut up.
the taxi intro and the outro,
Crazy.
the old school taxi show that
What?
everybody knows.
Nice.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
wow. I can't-
Yo.
I can't
Damn,
believe it.
I smell bonus points.
Or it's magic how everything came together, man. I was super stoked about it. That's why I was like, I couldn't hold back. I was like, I gotta let somebody know. Like,
Yo, I like that, dude. I appreciate it. And I see why you were hyped up. Like, word up.
thanks,
That
man.
shit's crazy.
I was very excited.
Definitely the bass line, a lot of primo-ish feels and chops in there. I only heard your shit once because, you know what I'm saying, you wanted to show me what you chopped up. So let me know what the process was of that. Did you think about doing it before that? Did you make the beat before that? And just
I definitely already had the beat. I definitely already had the beat. It was just magic how, like, I was thinking, I'm like, all right, it's around 79. I'm like, let me see if I got anything around that. And I looked and I'm like, this one's 81. I'm like, I could probably slow it down. And then it just like, I just felt it from that second. I'm like, yo, this is it. I can't even go on to hear anything else. Like, I got to do this now. This is it. This is it. This is now.
Amazing chops. Definitely my type of boom bap style for sure. Everybody knows I love primo. And the bass line is very primo-ish. Chops are very primo-ish.
Yeah, I wanted to capture some of that like laid back feeling, you know, in the track. That's what I was trying.
It felt like Scarface on My Block, like, and it made the song into a whole different kind of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's kind of like talking to him like some old school.
You know what? Also, I thought would have went good over this. The Jada, was it the Jada or the Styles one? Chilling, sitting on about $500,000 when he did the big shit, the hook. That would go fire over this too. I think this beat as well.
Yeah, it made it into a whole different. It made it into a super swaggy kind of pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is crazy. Like everybody should put something out to this.
Yo,
this is crazy. But yeah, it's gonna be officially one winner. But for sure, like showcase this. All y'all showcase.
I'm like, damn, put out the 5-song mixtape.
Facts. In my mind, I started smelling the EP.
Like
the EP with the 5 remixes, 6 remixes.
I would highly recommend doing that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Why wouldn't you guys do that?
The truth, dude. I'm starting to feel that.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. The more the merrier. You already know how we do it, the EO Beat Challenge. All right, so let's go. Shout out to Bax. He's in the Twitch. What up, Bax? We all love you. ISO Boom every other Monday night, 9 o'clock, 9:30. You know what I mean? Yeah, so let's get back to the wheel. All right, so we got Carnage left and Low Keys. So it's a fucking coin toss. I wanted that to be on the line for the last one. Damn.
Carnage. Let's get it.
All right, so Low Keys is gonna hit bottom of the ninth. What up, Con? Hop on camera real quick.
King Karn.
Yo, what up, man? What up, yo? Y'all are putting in some impeccable work tonight. That's all I got to say, man. I'm really happy just to hear the sounds that's coming through the system. Crazy dope.
Humble Con. Yeah, so Con, you know, already know about Con. He's a big EO dub aficionado. Been here forever, man. Got bars, production. You know what I'm saying? Big EO Beat Challenge, you know, finalist. So shout out to Con, man. Let's get it.
Better get down fast. Attention. Nigga, your boss just got fired. The Idea Factory. I'm the best ever. We're putting words together. My last adventure's only half as classic as my next endeavor. Whether you appreciate it or not, watch us make time fly. These white lines making your mind fry. From the blind side to the eye to eye, driving by like some boys in the hood, making noise, smoking good. Nothing less than perfection. We set the trends, y'all follow. I'm in the bag, y'all borrow. Stupid, I get retarded. Your career can end tomorrow. Cause y'all niggas ain't nothing but some microchips and barcodes. God knows, we pull strings like guitar solos in these streets. It's a no-no, I got beef. So pose for the photo. I've been trained in the dojo. I show you the ropes, walk these dogs. Like, yo, no mask and gloves. Nigga, I stole the whole show. My passport stamp of approval, you know the logo.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own.
Wow.
Everyone you ever know is an infant. Or just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own. All in an instant. Everyone you ever knows is an infant. Or just becomes a memory that's distant.
Next level. VVS bezel. settle unless you cop and please. I'm Jack Frost, dropping degrees. Mumble rappers is not MCs. That shit is a big joke. Get out of this sick code. Understanding must be difficult. Ain't never sharpened your sword. Your shit's dog. You in a gunfight with a knife, looking shady in the sunlight.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, born in an instant. Everyone you ever know is an infant, or just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, born in an instant. Everyone you ever knows is an infant, or just becomes a memory that's distant.
Appreciate to not be bubbling the cut like peroxide. Shots fired, making third eye cry. Live in the limelight when the time's right. Make sure niggas get shit understood. I'm over your head like my hood. Nothing less than perfection. We set the trend, y'all follow. You dance, don't know the difference between deep and hollow. If I said it once, I stun it a million times. You out of your mind, thinking your shit is as sick as mine. I'm iller than I think I am. Water bearing aquarium, not caring if you sink or swim. In the current events, intense clearance of your guilty conscience makes room for innocence.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, born in an instant. Everyone you ever knows is an infant, or just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, born in an instant. Everyone you ever knows is an infant, or just becomes a memory that's distant.
Carnage, King Khan. Ain't no
That was
reason-
hard right there.
Know the reason why they call you King, bro?
That shit came out of that shit was crazy right there, son.
That fucking
Yo, the way,
oh my god,
the way the breakdown kind of like caressed and accentuated the lyrics around the hook. You know what I mean? That he broke the, you know, in the hook we traditionally go to a big grandiose thing, but in this hook he took us right back to a simple drum track that kind of caressed VZ's lyrics. You know what I'm saying? It literally like danced around his lyrics. That's what I heard.
Zul, let me piggyback off of that because I think it's more, the hook is more melodic, so that's why it fits so well for that. Am I wrong or am I right? I think that's why.
You're right.
Yeah, I think that's why that fits so well. Yo, Con, let me hear from you, bro. Come on, Cat. Come on, Cat.
Yeah. Nah, that's ill that y'all pointed those parts out too, because I was trying to like figure out how to like transition everything that was going on. So it's like his intro was like its own piece, then like him actually rhyming was another piece, then the hook came in, then of course, and I was like same thing with Loose Grams, or like the rhyme scheme, the format was so different. So I was just like, I'm putting my stuff there, and I'm like, wait, why is this going over the hook? And I realized, I'm like, oh, okay, this is even better, more entertaining, a little bit more to play around with, sprinkle certain things in certain places, nothing too, for me at least, like the stuff that I heard Cats was doing, like sonically, musically, I was just like, yo, this thing is pulling me in different directions. I feel like each time I heard everybody else's joints too, it sounded like I was listening to a new part of the album or something, or a new part of the EP. It just, everybody captured their own pockets, you know what I'm saying? From like the high energy all the way down to like a mid tempo and then back to wherever we go. But, for the most part, I wanted it to, because what he was saying, I was just like, yo, Vice is just in his bag right there. Like, just
100%.
hard lyrics, you know what I'm saying? So I was just trying to compliment that. I had something else to it, but when I listen, like when you get that ear, when you late night making joints, and then you listen to it in the morning or the next day, you like, ooh, nah. Let's go back to the drawing board. You know what I mean? So,
well, the drawing board worked again. So
yeah, man. So I'm just happy to be a part of this situation and just.
Yeah, I love how unique your mind works, bro. Because you love to use so many sounds, but you use them so well. I always tell you this.
Yeah,
man. I almost felt like I was gonna go in a pocket where I was like pulling all of these sounds out, and I was like, nah. Vice is saying a lot, like you got a lot that like what Zoo was saying on Pack or whatever. So I was just like, let his lines pretty much be that musicality part to like float things in and out. We just need a little groove to just keep the party moving and stuff like that, and let him do his thing. And then when Ox Park came in, I was like, nah, I want to like temper it down, because I was actually trying to go above the verse, but then it was something was like, nah, bring it down a notch. And then in the second part of the hook, then add that little bit more live energy, and then boom, we going right back into the verses. So, you know, everything trying to put the pieces together was like fun, you know what I mean? Like that jigsaw, you get it, but you just got to figure out where.
Yeah, you're definitely you're a puzzle wizard. You put puzzles together great.
Puzzle wizard.
Yeah, puzzle wizard. And on top of that, like the bass line was bananas. The bass you used for that, the notes you chose for that, hit hard, like crazy. Yo,
yeah,
crazy.
Man, I was like, because you know what I really thought about? I thought about the times when we was at the dub and like his reaction to when he heard something that just sounded like retarded, like, and how he would just normally behave. So I was like imagining him standing right next to me, like, all right, we're gonna press play on my joint, and then just watching his face, and it'd be like, yo, you know, come on, assassin. You know, like,
it was like he was over you behind your back, like while you was making the beat, like amping you up, like like
I feel so.
Yo,
I feel
you got that, bro. You
yeah, nah, for real, man, for real. So,
but yeah, for sure, everybody is killing this shit so far, and I enjoyed every one of these.
I'm so glad I'm not judging tonight. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Saying that Zoo is judging.
Zoo got to reiterate.
Excuse me.
Who else is judging here?
Bonus points for the puzzle wizard.
Who else is judging? Just me and Kendra. Who else is judging?
You, Kendra, and none.
Me.
Okay. No,
James. James.
Oh God, my nigga, what's going on right now?
We just gotta have an odd number. We have to have an odd number.
Bringing the A game today. My God, these niggas is going in. God bless all y'all, man.
So
even
I
if
don't.
we're not officially judging, we all judging.
Yeah, exactly.
Word.
So
figure it out.
Definitely, last but not least, and I don't gotta go back to the wheel, is Low Keys. Definitely, Maz Lord spoke a lot highly of him, and he pulled up to the last scrimmage, which he fucking bodied it too.
Yeah, he had a dope beat last week.
For sure. So I'm excited to hear his too. So let's get into it. Here's Low Keys.
Yeah.
Low. Attention. Nigga, your boss just got fired. It's an idea factory. I'm the best ever. When putting words together, my last adventure's only half as classic as my next endeavor. Whether you appreciate it or not, watch us make time fly. These white lines making your mind fry. From the blind side to side, eye to eye, driving by like some boys in the hood, making noise, smoking good. Nothing less than perfection. We set the trends, y'all follow. I'm in the bag, y'all borrow. Stupid, I get retarded. Your career can end tomorrow. Cause y'all niggas ain't nothing but some microchips and barcodes. God knows, we pull strings like guitar solos in these streets. It's a no-no, I got beats. So pose for the photo. I've been trained in the dojo. I show you the ropes, walk these dogs like yo, no mask and gloves. Nigga, I stole a whole show. My passport stamp of approval, you know the logo.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant.
This is next level. VVS bezel. Before your style on trial, you might as well settle. Unless you cop and please. I'm Jack Frost, dropping degrees. Mumble rappers is not MCs. That shit is a big joke. Get out of the sick coat. Understanding must be difficult. Ain't never sharpened your sword. Your shit's dull. You in a gunfight with a knife, looking shady in the sunlight.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since an infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant.
Whether you appreciate it or not, we bubble in the cut like peroxide. Shots fired, making third eye cry. Live in the limelight when the time's right. Make sure niggas get shit understood. I'm over your head like my hood. Nothing less than perfection. We set the trends, y'all follow. You dance, don't know the difference between deep and hollow. If I said it once, I stunned it a million times. You out of your mind, thinking your shit is as sick as mine. Iller than I think I am. Water bearing Aquarian, I caring if you sink or swim. In the current events, intense clearance of your guilty conscience makes room for innocence.
Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since the infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant. Have you ever had to question your existence? Everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Everyone you ever known since the infant, all just becomes a memory that's distant. Have ever, everything you think you own, gone in an instant. Every ever known since the infant, all becomes a memory. Have ever, everything you think you own, gone in the earth. Every ever known since the infant, all becomes a memory.
Woo! No keys.
Dope. Dope
Clean,
vibes.
clean.
You know what I
Fire,
loved
yeah,
about that? I
clean,
loved
yeah,
about
exactly.
that one. I loved about that he left it so dynamic. It was so much space for everything. A
For
lot
the
of
vocals,
drops,
right?
a lot of vocal. Yeah, the vocal. I'm just saying in general, he left a lot of space and knew to bring everything back in the bass. Those vocals, those airy ass vocals that we all loved. I think in the chat, I think he left so much good space for everything to breathe. So that shit was yo, low keys, get on the mic.
Yeah.
Yo,
Get on the mic, fam.
Bro.
Yes, guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we could.
All right, all good, man. Yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm new to all of this, man. Like, I'm learning from the teacher, Mass Law. He's been teaching me a lot over the last, God knows how many years, man. I've just been putting in some work recently.
You got a great sensei. You got a great sensei over there.
It's my missus doing the vocals, by the way.
Oh, really? That's
Fire.
crazy.
She heard me
That's
making the
dope.
beat. She thought she could.
Zo, can I hear you?
Wait
Zo?
a minute.
Zo,
Did
come
his
on.
missus just make vocal? Did have bonus points just happen?
Yeah, thank you.
Everybody got bonus points tonight.
Oh my
Thank you,
god.
Zo. Thank you, Zo. But yo, low key, that goddamn, and that bass line was the rival. Anybody's in this competition, but that shit was crazy. That bass line was bananas.
I wanted it to sound like someone was actually playing it, you know?
Crazy. The whole notes and everything, the way it waved and the way it bounced off each other. Crazy. Yeah, crazy.
Thank you, guys.
That was the last entry. Thank you, Low Keys. I appreciate you. Everybody that entered this was amazing. I love everybody specifically in their own way. So nobody loses in this situation. And put it out. I suggest y'all all to put it out. But anyway, we do have to have one winner. Maybe we could chat it up a little bit. Let them, you know.
Can I say one thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course, Kendra. Of course. Let the queen.
Everybody, thank you so much. It was like inspirational, and just hearing everyone's like thoughts about, you know, really thinking through what Jason wanted to get across. It's like so meaningful, and I really appreciate it. So thank you.
We appreciate you, Kendra. And,
Yeah, y'all all, everybody, all the producers, every single one of y'all came with it today. Like everyone come almost sparked different feelings in it too. You know what I mean?
And so fun and just
That shit was dope. I love this.
dope.
It was incredible.
I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate
I
it.
would thank every single body here. Like
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
man.
for real.
Thank you for
We was
being
all just
part of
going
us.
off of Vice energy. Vice brought that out of all of us.
Yeah, I feel you.
Amazing.
I'ma say this, right? I want to do my little critiques like I usually do for the challenge, and then we maybe we could get a breakout room and decide on what's up as far as who should win. But already the idea of the EP with all the versions is really in my head now, because it's like so hard to decide on this, right? But let me just start off with, let me just do the critiques like I usually do. So the first one up was Rare Calm, and I'm gonna just go in order, right? So Rare Calm, I thought I thought it was hot. It was hard. The bass and the vocal that he put into it are like my favorite parts of what he did. I felt that the chorus was a little bit off, but you know, that could be fixed. Because honestly, on the original, it's slightly off too. But yo, like I think that the way he went, like actually hearing his beats, he just made his beat fit to a Vice verse. You know what I'm saying? Which was amazing to me. Like he stayed in his pocket and created something for Vice. You know what I mean? That would come from him, and it sounded great. Now I'm gonna go into Mass Law. Oh my God, dude. Okay, so the two things that I highlighted was the screech and the horns. Like after the beats, it was like, like I remember that, dude. And the horns, like you, that's some real like Naughty Dread shit, you know, some reggae fucking dancehall shit with the horns, dude. And you definitely threw that in there, and I love it. I love the chorus beat flip that you did, and the drops. You did drops. Like a lot of people let the beat just play through, but you did mad drops on it and almost accentuated everything. And then one of the drops I highlighted was the piano in the second verse. You know what I mean? Then I had the oohs and ahs, which you explained later was the NSYNC thing. And I was like, oh shit, like I couldn't even tell. So that makes it crazy. But you get massive points for the drops and the accentuation of Vice's flow. You know, then the real gem was you adding vocals at the end, you know, with the love. And I just put pure fire. That's what I wrote down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was just crazy. It was a definite vibe, and I loved it. Loose Grams. The intro, you had me straight from the intro. Cause I was like, yo, this dude went and took one of the interviews. Like he found the actual interview and Vice saying something that would be pertinent to the song. So I thought that was phenomenal in itself. You know what I mean? And it was the BET one. I was actually there for that. So I really appreciate that because I recognized it right off top. The beat hard, and honestly, and somebody put it in the chat, that beat just matches like Vice energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I see him hearing that beat and be, oh, we gotta rock this. We should do this for the intro. Like he'd be all in on it. You know what I mean? The orchestral feel I loved, and basically how you accentuated the samples that you had. And really it's not a sample because it's from a sample pack, which means like you don't have to pay for it. So I appreciate that factor too. Like it's basically like you don't have to worry about paying anybody for a sample. So then Dat Boy Craig. So your intro had me hyped. The violins and all that coming in, I was like, oh shit. I also wrote a note that you echoed the beats. When he says beats, you echoed that. And I honestly, when I was doing the acapella, I was like, maybe I should echo it. But I was like, nah, let me leave it alone. So the fact that you echoed it just made me happy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, he did it. Like I was thinking of doing that. The switch up and the second verse, dude, like, I don't know. I was just like, yo, when that shit came on, I was just like, holy shit. Like, and you stuck with it. But that also, like, I've been listening to the song forever, but I never counted the bars. When you did that, it made me actually count the bars for the second verse to realize how short it really was. But I like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, this whole time I haven't really been paying attention to measures and bars, but because you flipped the beat like that, I actually paid attention and realized, like, damn, this nigga, he was wilding, but it's dope. You know what I mean? Yo, and because of the way you flipped the beat, you made all the choruses pop when everything came in. You know what I mean? You also added drops, which I always appreciate. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, I see high potential, almost perfect is what I wrote down as one of my things. And thanks for the gem with the radio.garden.com, because that's some shit I would definitely listen to. So kudos to you. AZ Blaze. I like the swing. The chorus was crazy. And as far as a beat that Vice would work, I was like, this might be the most fitting. You know what I mean? What I will say is, and I'm pretty sure you haven't ever heard me say this, but that's my 5-hat trick that I've been telling everybody about from the beginning. Like, the only thing missing from this is more percussion, meaning hats, shaker, a splash, or whatever. And I'm going to tell you what I've told everybody that's been on the show pretty much before. And I'm sorry if I never communicated this to you, but I learned this when I was working at Daddy's house, and Mario Winans would always do at least 5 different hats, hi-hats, open hats, whatever. And what I've realized is when you do that, it makes it hard to figure out the loop, because the percussion adds something to it, and it just takes stuff away. Like, it's bugged out, but I'm what I want to ask you is to revisit what you did and add more percussion to it. And I think
thank you.
will see.
For
Like,
sure.
yo,
Thank
dude,
you.
I'm telling you. And you
Thank
do
you.
that and add some drops, and it's just gonna be dope. You know what I mean? But the beat is phenomenal, and I put DJ Premier vibe. You know what I mean? We all love Premier, so that's what's up. Then we go to Carnage. Carnage, yours was the hardest version out of everybody. I said it fits perfect. And the chorus flip to me was the craziest one of all of them. Like, a lot of people flip the chorus, but I like the way you did it. It was kind of open, but it made everything just fit together. Yet it was so different, but the movement was, I don't want to say simple, but it was like simple but constant, in that the way Vice's flow, it just complemented it. You know what I mean? And I put it accentuates Vice. Like, you know, it's your style, and I'm gonna say this, like Rare Calm has a style, and I saw him apply his style to the Vice verse. You applied your style to the Vice verse, but your connection, I could feel that you went a little bit deeper on it, and I appreciate that. And I don't know what to tell you. This shit is phenomenal, dude. This is tough to judge. I should have wrote numbers. But okay, low key, yo, no samples. First thing I wrote, right? Record the record stop, the at the beats. Notice I'm always coming to the beats thing because I left it open, so I really wanted to see what people would do with that. You did the record stop, the which is dope, right? Now, and just like Souls was saying, your beat was so open that it made Vice's verse, like, it made you recognize his flow the most out of all of the beats that were displayed tonight. So it's like I don't want to take away from what everybody did, but yours was the most complimentary to Vice. You know what I mean? It's almost like you allowed me to feel how Vice's flow was and what he could do over a beat. You know what I mean? As opposed to everybody else's. They complimented him, but yours was the most obvious. Like, yeah, this dude Vice, his flow is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because the beat is hot and it's steady, but because it was open, it's like he was the one dictating the flow as opposed to your beat dictating the flow. You understand? So I hope you understand what I'm saying when I say that, right? And the one thing, the voice, and then you was like, yo, that's wifey. Like, I was like, oh, that's crazy. Yo, dude, the voice, incredible. Because I'm thinking it's a sample. So the fact that it's actually your wife adding on to it, dope, dude. Keep that going. Like, that's I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a niche. Like, you could carve a niche right there by using her vocals on your beats, dude. You know what I mean? And messing with the chorus in the end, phenomenal, dude. Like, you actually fucked with the chorus, you know what I'm saying, and did shit to it. So, yo, kudos to everybody, though. This is definitely the toughest judging. I don't care about anything else that I did before. This is the toughest because it's like close to the heart and it's kind of personal. You know what I mean? But I appreciate what all of you put into it. And I must say it again, it really makes me feel like we should put almost all of these joints out somehow. How, I don't know, if it's an EP or whatever, but everybody deserves to have that shit heard. You know what I'm saying? So thank you.
Can we just get an appreciation for Nuns with the thorough ass judging and taking motherfucking notes and all of that? Jesus. Thank you. So vivid, descriptive. And we appreciate you so much, Nuns, over here. You are like the godfather, you know what I'm saying, the big brother to everybody, and we appreciate you so much.
Well, I will say this, though. I know next season there's definitely going to be an acapella round.
Ooh, all right. We got some things in the work.
Yeah.
You know what I've seen before? I see I do a couple of people I know did it when they have they release a project, and sometimes in different countries it's different songs in it. You know what I mean? Other than like one or two different songs different for different countries when we release it. So it's just a quick idea that came to my mind.
You know what? I had an idea too that next time maybe could be zoo vocals and do this again.
No, dude. Like we
That's
are
a suggestion.
Oh, I got even a better idea.
That means you're judging though.
Yeah, definitely.
But
I got
yes,
a better idea.
you could do
taking separate vocals from you. Maybe Vice has another one that he has in the stash. From Zoo, separate vocals that are maybe on around the same tempo. Zoo Pro and Vice. Throw them all together.
We actually still have some songs with them. So
yeah, so
trust.
That would be kind of
Just to real quick piggyback off what Ox just said, you can also, as far as the different country thing, you can also include different versions on like a deluxe version of a project, something like that too.
That's what's up.
Yeah, absolutely. Deluxe version.
So who is it? Julio, you got the hosting duties?
Yeah, if you guys could give a breakout room to Kendra.
Yeah, whoever's controlling, please give us a breakout room. It's Jerry. It's Jess and Kerry. So Jess, yeah, make a breakout room for myself.
Jerry!
Jerry.
And
Jerry.
And James too.
Hold on, say that again, none.
Myself.
Shut the fuck
Kendra,
up, Omar, and everybody else except for Rashid. What did you say, my brother?
Don't forget James. I gotta take a bathroom break, but I'll be right.
How many rooms you guys need?
Just one.
No, for real. How many rooms?
One room, nigga. What kind of fucking thing?
One room with Kendra and
One room, nigga. Hold on, they need one room. I can't go to speaker room because I'm a host and they still filming.
That's not Jerry.
Why A got a shower cap on?
Yo, they giving me straight hands
Oh no.
That's a wig. Yo, Ace, you stay wigging out, yo.
Who's?
Yeah.
I can't stand y'all.
Hold up, Jess. Let me get it.
All right. Can I switch it to you right now? Oh, you took it.
I got it.
Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it, Calhoun.
Take it, Calhoun. Anyway, what's up? Yo, Dama, what's up, Skate Storch? Let me hear from you real quick.
Blondie.
Yeah, word up. You know the host of the motherfucking EO Beat Challenge.
Yo, that was really crazy, man. I loved all those beats, and I feel like for a project or whatever, I would definitely say Mass Law's outro, Loose intro, just so like I wish you could just combine all these things into one and like producers and stuff, because there was so many. Like I love the pocket that AZ Blaze had. I love the transitions and the feeling that Craig's beat had. So
So
yeah.
basically you took something away from everybody's basically. Yeah, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yo, anybody else want to hop on cam that's been sitting in the audience? I know Big Sis is here and you got a big influence on this. Get on cam, Dan. Nah. But I'm pretty sure you enjoyed every one of those. I could say that sentiment, so pretty sure. Anyway, anybody else want to say what up to the people? I don't see anybody else on here. Everybody took a bathroom break.
Yeah, you know what's funny about what Ox said with the different songs on a project for different countries? I'm a fan of Jessie Reyes, and her last album.
Jessie Reyes is dope for sure.
Yeah, she's so fucking crazy. But her last album, there's like 3 different versions of the album. They're like super similar. They have like most of the same tracks, but there's like a few different tracks on each one. So I didn't know why, but that made me think of that. Maybe that's what Ox is talking about. In different countries, they have different versions of the album.
I mean, yo, like Dama did, I took a lot away from everybody's shit. There was so much shit that was impeccable in everybody's. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm glad I'm not judging. I'm glad I didn't take part in this, but it makes me want to go like do some shit because I love redoing remixes. First of all, as you know, Graham. So
word,
you know what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah.
So, but I wanted to leave this up to everybody else. You know, we be the host pretty much of the show, and I don't want to
Nah,
involve
this was
myself
dope
in
that you guys did this, man. This is something different, and it just brings a whole new energy to it. You know what I mean? Real dope.
Yeah, for sure. And enjoyed everybody shit. I knew this was gonna be a crazy week, for sure. I need to go smoke as my damn self.
Shout out Low Keys, bro. That
Yeah,
beat,
that shit is
he
bananas.
he like really let the vocal like vice versa's vocals breathe. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo,
super dope.
it definitely everybody did a fantastic fucking job, yo. Like, I'm not envious of not being a part of judging this at all. Everybody's joint had something in particular, like Dama said. Like, I wish we could take everything, I wish everybody did their shit on a Pro Tool session and could send the session to Nunzio, and then Nunzio could just zoop, take this, zoop, take that,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just make a Frankenstein monster out of everything. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Put all the flavors together.
Crazy.
That shit would sound crazy, right? Imagine like you do it like super almost haphazardly. It would just sound like a fucking hot mess.
Nah. Let's not do it hot mess style. Like exactly what you were saying. Like take this one's intro, that one's outro, the vocals from Low Key, you know what I mean? Like take a little bit of every track.
Oh, that reminds me. Low Keys. He probably, I don't know if he can hear us right now, but we got to tell him that his wife doing the vocals on the beat. I need a vocal sample pack. So if they can make that happen, we could do that. Use that as a sample. You know what I mean? For one of the challenges, use some vocals.
That's dope.
Word.
I'm sure he'll be up for that.
Yeah, that would be real dope. There's people putting out vocal like sample packs now, but you got somebody that could do vocals. I mean, he can make money off that. You know what I mean? Just set up a website, do a few different volumes. You know what I'm saying? You could promote it, do one for whatever, like cheap, or put it up on the website, like make it look like it's for sale. You know what I'm saying? And then drop a new one. And then you get email subscribers. So when you drop a new sample pack, they already know, and then they're gonna cop it.
Haha.
Yeah, this was.
Wait. Y'all just said Wifey was on the vocals?
Yeah, Wifey was on Low
gee.
Keys beat.
That was sounding crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was dope.
And the outro with the verse or the hook like chopped up a little bit.
Yeah, I like that too. I like that.
Yeah. It almost sounded like he was like it was scratching like on a record. I don't know if he was just using like an effect, like on a plugin, but it almost gave it that record feel. Low Keys, you hear us? He looks like he's looking in the camera.
Yeah, sorry, my thing was muted. Sorry.
No,
yeah.
it's all good. I was just saying, the vocals that you put on your beat, from your lady, they were real dope. And I noticed that like a lot of people that do sample packs, there's people that do vocal sample packs now, and where it's just vocals, no instruments. So I mean, if you guys are ever interested in doing something like that, I'd be down to like cop a sample pack or even use it for one of the beat challenges. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. My missus is my secret weapon when it comes to my samples right now. Because like when you get sample packs and stuff, you can't tend to like you got something in your head that you want to put down, but in there you can't really find unless you chop it apart, and it just becomes long and tedious sometimes. So my missus, I just say, hey, yeah, and she comes and she lays something down just like that. She's amazing.
Yeah, it sounded awesome.
No, that's really cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. All right, so
Word, he got the cheat code. He got in-house talent.
Word.
All right, so I got something to show. I made some shit a few months ago. Some of y'all heard it. Of Easy. Some dedication. If any of y'all want to choose, like use it as to spit over for dedication for him, you're more than welcome. So we'll play that shit real quick.
pro. And I'm like, yo, check this. Look, what's it say? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, look, you do this. It's like E-O-W. And we was like, oh, that's hot. We gonna spread that. And when we did that, we was like 1 year in. You know what I mean? I did that to pro. So then we showed to everybody. James started doing it. Vanguard started doing it. Zeus started doing it. That was our little thing. You know what I mean? You know the sign. But now, I go on Facebook, and we got little African kids in Africa in EOW shirts throwing shit up. We got people in Berlin. We got people in Argentina. We got people in Spain. The same shit that we came up with in New York years and years ago, 10 years ago, 10 and a half to be correct. You know what I mean? Now that little seed has spread all over to Africa. I've never been to Africa, but I know the EOW is strong out there. So, you know what I'm saying? The power of the mind is what EOW represents. You know what I'm saying? And the power of the mind is real strong with vice versa.
There it is. That was dope, bro. That
Yeah.
intro was crazy fire.
The ultimate tear jerker.
Word.
Word. Yeah, I played all of those, the bass and all the strings I sampled, but hold on one second.
You said the strings you sampled and the bass you played. That's dope.
No, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I played all the roads on the hook.
The roads. I really like the roads.
Yeah, me too. I love that. That was fun doing.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the Baker out room for a second. Yeah. Give me a minute. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
I'd
man.
love for somebody to do something over that because that shit is definitely definitely.
Yeah.
Go ahead, James. Are you in here? Is he in here? No, he's in the breakout. How do I get there without?
I see his screen. I don't know if he can hear
James,
you.
you can
though.
invite me again. I was sharing something. That's why I couldn't go in at the time.
Gotcha.
Man, that's a crazy challenge.
I don't know if I can invite you again, actually.
Dang.
Can I invite myself? I am co-host.
That intro you used, Sos, I was looking for like a dialogue like that for my beat. Like that, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I found that shit.
that's the
too. I
type
was
of
like,
vibe.
shit, that shit is so perfect.
Yeah.
And I wanted it to like, be like that type of movie.
Yeah.
And then started out really shallow, like with no bass, and then bring the bass in and all that shit.
What do you use to play the bass?
Myself.
No, I know, but like,
Hold
what
on
do you
a second,
use as far as like in your program or whatever?
What's up, man?
Because I suck at bass.
You do the lazy bass with the filter?
Oh, that's all I've been doing lately. I gotta start practicing like with actually playing it on the keys. Which I am gonna start doing soon. But yeah, I've been lazy lately. It's a quick fix. You know, you filter it, you put it low just to give it that little extra bass and dunzo. But, you know, a separate played bass or a real bass guitar or whatever always sounds way better.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was gonna say that a real bass guitar is where it's at
Hell yeah.
for sure.
A good 808 goes a long way.
808, yep. Even if the 808's subtle, you know what I mean? Like if it's in there, it just gives it that little extra oomph.
Yeah, that's something Havoc said that he does with his drums or whatever. He slides a little 808 bass underneath that drum, like if it's not like a break beat or whatever, and he's programming the drums.
Yeah, the 808 just gives it that nice, like soft touch. If you, like you said, if like Havoc said, if he layers it underneath, sounds
'Cause
good.
think, yeah, because I used to like I would gauge how music sounds in a club, like you know what I mean, like at a live show or whatever. And usually, like when they really got that thing cranked up, you'll hear like them little sprinkled undertones why that record sounded really dope. You know what I mean? Like hearing certain songs in the car, in the headphones, whatever. But like when it's all playing in the louder system, like a club setting, or even if it was like a sound clash or something like that, you always notice you'll hear more like dynamics in that joint. And that little 808 trick that he was talking about, like I went back and listened to like certain records, and like you could just hear like he just found a way to put like an extra beefier drum, even if it wasn't an 808, but just something that just carried a little bit more weight and body to it texture wise, so that it just tied all together. So every time it don't matter, it just knock regardless.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And you know what's funny? Like once you hear it at that loud volume, when you listen to it again at a lower volume, you still hear it. You know what I mean? Because you know it's there.
Yeah, because it's almost like your ears unlock that frequency now. Now you know what to listen to. So it's like you hear exactly what you're supposed to be hearing versus like other times your ear might have went flat to one sound and you're hearing
Right.
something else way more prominent.
That just shows to go to the mixing of, you know, producing. I was told in school, it's like, yo, your shit should sound hot on any type of speakers. It should
Word.
sound good on any
Yeah.
type of speakers. And
Word.
if it does, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I learned like in my early days of like recording, I was like making beats here and there, but nothing like at the magnitude I would do now. But like one was like a studio I recorded at. They used to have like a speaker almost the size of like a Rubik's cube or something like that, and he would just be like, "Yo, this is the shittiest speakers I have in this whole setup. Got the whole monitors, everything big, booming, whatever." And he was like, "Yo, if your joint, we can hear you and hear every track, like the hi hat, the bass, the drum, the kick, the snare, you know, all of that, you know, that record is banging. So it don't matter how loud you turn it up, that shit is always gonna knock." So
Yeah.
at one point for years, I used to just make my beats very low. I would just like mix them or just make them low, and then I'll just turn everything up, and that's when you start, you know, you kind of
well, for
level
the
a little
mastering
bit.
process, that's very important. You have to leave space for the master. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of
100%.
headroom.
very
A lot
important.
of headroom. A lot of headroom.
Fact.
Some like, you know, when we dealing with stuff like this, I might just kind of wild out and just let shit touch a red a little bit. But I always hit it.
Yeah.
I would just throw it in a master and get everything out of the red. So no matter where we at in the pocket, it should just always knock regardless. So, you know, I noticed over the years, like the way people produce at times, it can be a bit noisy, even though it's like uh fresh in like melodies or whatever the case. Sometimes people put too much stuff in there and they don't realize like those little things carry like these extra noises that can take up a bit more ear space than what you would really need, and that sometimes that
Yeah.
shit can just like drown out certain parts of the record. And I didn't know that even until I
Well,
like
that's all with the frequencies because you don't
yeah.
want everything to share the same frequency.
Right. You gotta have leave
Yeah, that's very
a
important.
little breathing room in places, man. Pan shit to the left, pan it to the right,
Yep.
turn it down. You know what I mean? Like give stuff that dynamics. And when it was like I was understanding the dynamics of like beat making, it changed again. You know, of course, like when you're recording is one thing. I was recording for years, like, and in between that, I would make beats sprinkled here, whatever the case may have you. But when I really started taking it serious and just listening and hearing everybody's little tricks and tips and what they do here and how they mix this, or some cats don't even mix the hi-hat. Some cats would just leave the hi-hat. What's his face? Teddy Riley was like, yo, I don't put no compression on my drums at all. I just leave the drums right where they at. Cause somebody was like, yo, how you get it to knock? And he was just like, I leave it where it's at. And like So said, when it comes to that mastering, leave that room so now they could turn up more stuff.
Word.
In the,
Facts,
you know what I mean?
Teddy Riley was like, yo, Teddy, how you get it to knock like that? He was like, Pharrell.
There you go.
Carnage, to go where you were saying with the small
hold on.
speaker, I think
Shout
it was
out-
Alchemist that he always like his last, everybody's got like Souls was saying, listen to everything on different speakers. I think it was Alchemist that said he had like an old ass small boombox radio, and if he can make his shit sound good on that, it would sound good on everything.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to John Harper and Sammy C up in this motherfucker. Yo, Frio Dub in about 10 minutes. Y'all can catch them on there freestyling. What's up, y'all? What's up? Come on, Mike, real quick. Say what's up to the people.
Fire beats, man. Respect. Nice seeing everybody.
Yeah, so you can catch them in about 10 minutes. You know, you got Zilla and CF hosting Frio Dub. Yeah, we're gonna get it popping. You know how they do, man. Fucking masters, senseis, and motherfucking freestyling off the top. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. Nuns and everybody. Nuns, Kendra and Ox gonna be back in here. They just deliberating still. I think they asked me to send them a couple of joints to listen to again to reference. So they're just gonna pick up.
Yeah, that's the hard part about judging, man. That's why, like, I remember Dom asked me once a while ago for the challenge, like to judge, and I was like, I don't know, only because not that I didn't want to, but it's like when you hear the beat, and then when it's time to judge, I'm like, fuck, I need to hear everything again because I don't, you know, I don't.
We
remember.
are thinking about something to do that for that.
That's exactly what I said.
That's
Luce.
hard. That's the hard part,
Luce,
right?
yeah, you have to be able to listen to more than once.
Hold on. We're thinking about doing some shit different for the next season. Maybe
I like what you guys are doing now with the
15,
breakout
20
room. That's
second.
pretty dope. You know what I mean? Because then they could go listen to it again.
Yeah, 15, 20 second type of thing. Maybe during the B-sides. Exactly.
Yeah.
Listen to it in the breakout room. Or we might play it back for even the listeners on Twitch and everybody. We want them to refresh their memories. Maybe do like a 15-second, but it's going to require y'all to send your shit in before the date because I'm going to have to, chop up every 15-second thing and play them one after another.
Word.
So I would have to be doing some work. So I would have to have everybody's shit before that. But I could play them all in sequence one after another, so y'all could get a refreshing in 20 seconds or so. And
so we gotta send out the samples, you know, Saturday or early Sunday morning for old man like me that has the Sunday the day off. You know, I could fuck with it.
Probably we was talking about also just to let y'all into some insight. We was talking about giving the samples away on that same episode we did prior. So
that would be amazing.
We do it on Thursday. The sample will be known on that, and we'll give them away. Not be known, but they'll be given to the competitors per se. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm looking forward. We got some nice surprises. Hopefully, we're in the talks with a few people for next season.
No, yeah, man, you guys are doing your thing,
producers,
bro. I'm really happy for you guys. I want to see you guys keep growing, keep doing it because you know what? I'll be honest with you. Last year, right, I started getting back to making music, and I was in a place where I felt like I needed to look for inspiration to get me revved up and all that, and I found inspiration in a couple different spots. But this, like, I found a couple different places that play producers' beats and everything like that, and have beat battles and challenges or what have you. But this is the only one that I've seen that where you play your beat and you can actually like chop it up with the people right there on the spot. Like you're on screen, you could talk about how you made the beat. The people could give you back constructive criticism, and it's just like it's everything you want in a space where you want to get better because you're right here in the moment. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're just sending it and then they just say on camera, hey, shout out to so-and-so, good looking for the beat, pretty good, you know, whatever the fuck.
With Low Keys, you wouldn't have known that his wife did those vocals. You know what I'm saying?
Word, exactly.
You know, you wouldn't have known that shit if he.
This is the only beat competition that really does anything like this. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is like, yo, play your beats, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
talk about it.
And Mass
Yeah,
Law,
talk about it.
where he sampled shit from this past season. the JT shit.
Okay.
Come on, man. Like, oh, nuts, what up?
Yes, I
Judges
am
are
sorry
back.
for the delay, but you know
Nah.
that this was dumb hard, right?
Yes, I know.
So here's what we're gonna. This is decision we made. There has to be a winner for the actual challenge, and that winner is Maslow. All right.
Hey, give it up.
Give it up for Maslow.
Yeah, man.
Booyaka shot! Booyaka shot!
But I will say,
It was a very hard choice.
Things, the next closest people were Loose Grams and Low Key, but we want to take time to listen to everybody's remix because we really feel like we should come up with a strategy to use all of these because it's going to appeal to so many different people that it's going to draw a lot of traffic to Vice himself. You understand? So like give us some time to really dwell on it. And I really want to consider using every single person's joint. But as far as a winner of this challenge, that would be Maslow. And we're definitely
Congratulations, Maslow.
Fire.
Yeah, I want to
Congrats.
go with a slogan from now on from EO Dub. You know, there's only one winner, but y'all all winners. That's the slogan for the EOB challenge.
All right. I like that. Yeah, I like that, man.
One winner, no losers.
But yo, so let me just say, thanks for everybody tuning in. Shout outs to all the producers. This shit was phenomenal. Maslow coming out on top. So handling all of this because that's tough. Working with a bunch of producers and getting their beats and playing them. I love it. Skate, as always, thank you for just being here. That's what's up. Shout out to Kendra and my man Ox. We were in the decision makers and Coach Calhoun, because he was like part of the deciding factor. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. We already got Zoo with like he need a remix in one of these challenges.
Nice.
So look forward to that, producers, because your man is on fire.
Right, we got a lot more joints that we need to get, redone too. And this is a start, so maybe we can, I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what, y'all got a fucking plenty of producers around here that are ready to rock. You know what I'm saying? So get it in.
Yo.
Wait, also, by the way, we're dropping a Vice project either February or March, but it's coming soon.
Oh, we're looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So, yo, I thank you, Kendra, Ox. Thank you, Nuns, of course. Thank you as always. We appreciate everybody. And we're going to go into right now, Frio Dub with Woo! Be crazy, as you know, these motherfuckers are wordsmiths, and everybody that pulls up in there, John Harper, Sammy C, Andy OK Dama, everybody that pulls up in there. No,
shout out to John Harper. I see you, bro. Yo, first of all, salute gang. Salute EO Dub gang. How dare we have our brethren from across the pond win tonight? How magnificent is that? How magnificent is that all beats was Crackmatic, and we do have to make way for all of them to be seen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Frio Dub. I want to shout out the spirit of Vice Versus that continues to have us here in this space. I love the fact that that Kendra and Ox and None helped break that down. And I would like to start the show, Ox, if you can hear me. Ox, can you play that intro? Ox, he's not hearing me.
Hold on. James said, hold on anyway. He does not. He cut the screen.
Yeah, stand by. We're going to cut the screen.
Titles.
All right.